one clothing was never so precious.
In a small kingdom, there lived a king with an only son.
Son, why do you seem to be filled with dissatisfaction all the time?
I wish I knew, Father. Everything comes to me as displeasing.
I will assist to all your wishes, so do anything you please.
The king hosted an opera, theater, and dance to entertain the prince. None of these, however, pleased the prince. One day, the king gathered all the wise men in the kingdom. After days of consideration, they came up with a conclusion and a cure.
My king, the prince is not enchanted nor sick from a rare disease. I believe there is one way to make the prince feel better. It is not medicine of any sort.
What would that be? The price is of no concern to me, so tell me.
Well, it is fairly simple. You just have to find someone who is satisfied about everything in life. When the prince wears the clothing of that person, all will be better.
Since that day, the king sent out people to look for such satisfied people. However, this turned out to be a challenging task. Even if people seemed somewhat satisfied, they all had other wishes and desires to fulfill.
It seems that everyone has greed and dissatisfaction.
The king felt gloomy and called for a hunt.
Let's go for a hunt.
While the king was in the middle of the hunt, he heard a singing voice coming from somewhere.
The singing sounds very pleasant. I shall see who is singing with such joy.
The king went and found out that it was a young man of the vineyard that was singing while watering his vineyard. The young man seemed calm and joyful.
Would you come and live with me in the castle, young man?
That would be an honor, my king, but I'm going to have to respectfully decline. However, I love this place and wouldn't trade it for the world.
The king was thrilled that he finally met someone who was truly satisfied. And so the king begged to the young man.
Will you do me a favor?
The king asked for his clothing so that he could give it to his son. The young man took off his clothes. The king was surprised again by the young man.
How can this be?
The young man was wearing nothing under the clothing he took off. He only had one happy clothing.